Hey guys, what's going on? It's Melanisha with Just Homesteading. As you can see behind me, we are picking onions today. These are the candy onions. A good bunch of them have started to fall over, so we are going to pick these today and then put them in the greenhouse to cure. We have some rain coming up over the next few days, so I want to get these out of here and in the greenhouse. And then the other onions aren't quite ready yet, but hopefully soon. Once I pull these onions, I will plant peppers and tomatoes and like flowers and things, herbs in this bed. I will also add some mushroom compost to it, just to add back some nutrients that the onions took out. So let me quickly show you what the bed looks like, and then we're going to get to pull. Okay, so these are the onions. I'm not going to pull this first row because those are the yellow Spanish onions, but everything from the second row on is going to get pulled because those are my candy onions. As you can see, there's lots of weeds in there, but they have started to fall over, and some of them can't fall all the way over because of the amount of onions in this bed. All right, let me set this camera back up and we're going to get to pulling. All right, so we're getting ready to start pulling these onions, but I have a special guest with me today, and that's my daughter. She's going to help me pull these onions today. So what you want to do is you want to take it and just pull, and it'll come right out, and then put it in the basket. Yep, we're going to pull, just don't pull the ones in this first row. We're going to pull everything else. Okay? Look at the size of these things.
Especially this one.
We've never grown onions this big.
It's probably our third one yet, or maybe second.
I know.
Or maybe first. Nobody knows.
And as you can see, they're not all huge, but most of them are. See, even though some of them look like they're standing up, their stems are floppy once I start pulling the onions around them.
The size of this thing. This one will come out.
Here, I'll get it. Try a different one. No, don't pull up there. I'll get it.
Got it.
Good job.
This is why I like working out with Daddy.
You shake some more of that dirt off. Okay. And as you can see, this bed is full of weeds. I just wasn't able to get to them because of all of the onions. So we're gonna do some weeding while we pull these onions.
Mom, can you just step in there? Can you step in there and get it?
Yes. Oh, look at that one.
on the shelf.
Look how big that is.
It's
And I-
probably our biggest one yet.
And I actually think there is one that is a little bit bigger, but we'll see.
Cool.
Yeah, so we brought out a bushel basket to put the onions in, and it's already full. So we have a metal bucket to use also. Remember, don't pull any in this first row.
Which row first?
This
row?
one.
Okay. Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Gentle. Look at this little guy.
Ah, so cute.
He barely grew. But look at those.
And make sure you subscribe to our channel, please.
So if you have watched my other videos, and when I talk about my YouTube consultant, this is who I'm talking about right here. So since I don't say subscribe and like and share enough, she's gonna do it for me. And let me see that one. I think this is the biggest onion.
I helped her make all these videos.
You're silly. Will you pull that onion back out for me? The one you just put in there? That one. That's that one.
This one?
Yep. So I actually think this is the biggest one. So I can't fit my hand around it. But I'll weigh it.
Meat eater.
Yeah, and as we pull these, they just start to fall over. I gotta adjust the camera. Let me. Go pull one. Over there. Pull one over there.
This one? I saw one of our big ones too.
It is. Oopsies. I broke this one pulling it out, so we will put this in a pile to use
Poor
first.
little thing.
You put that in there.
Yeah.
All right, so we're not gonna pull these because these are a different kind.
I want the perfect shape that you can now.
So, and we are out of space in our buckets, so we're gonna have to just start piling them up right here.
Okay.
have to slam them down. I'm gonna bring the camera in close for the last few.
I'm showing you how to pull onions.
All right, we're on the home stretch. Be careful. Oh, that's a nice big one.
One. And then the biggest one.
Lincoln, do you want to pull one?
Two.
Go ahead.
I don't know which one. This one? Wait, can I pull that baby big one?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna look for it.
No, over here. No, not in that bed. Those aren't ready yet. Just over here.
So I just pull this one?
Yep.
Pull one of this.
It's okay.
5,
Good job.
6, 7. I did dirt on this one. Maybe I can pull 9.
Okay, come pull over here. Don't pull those. Reagan, let him pull those last two.
Okay. I picked 9 onions.
Good job. And pull the other one at the same time. You get it?
Yes. I can get an
All right. All right, that is it. As you can see, I put some squash plants in here. And it's funny because when I planted these squash plants, they were on their deathbed. And I didn't actually think they were going to grow, which is why I put so many in this one particular spot. But as you can see, they are all growing. So this is going to be a really tight space for them. But since squash plants don't really like their roots to be messed with, I'm going to leave them there. We're going to pull all of these weeds out, add some mushroom compost, and get some tomato and pepper plants in here. That last row is going to stay for now because those are yellow Spanish onions and they aren't ready yet. So we're going to carry these up to the greenhouse. So here is what we got. So clearly I underestimated the amount of baskets I needed, but we're going to move these up to the greenhouse and then I will get you a final count. All right, guys, we're in the greenhouse. And even though it is, what is it? I think it's after 7 o'clock at this point. It's still pretty hot in the greenhouse. Not as hot as it could be, but so excuse the sweat. So we're just gonna take the onions and lay them on the shelves in here.
Mama's scared. Oh, Daddy. Why am I new shirt? Oh, yeah.
And you know what? We should start at the bottom. So let's get. Yeah, so really only one side of the greenhouse is available to put these onions on. The other side still has a good amount of plants on it. Okay, how about you grab those and start down there. Yep, so how about you start right here?
You guys will do the top and you can do the bottom.
Well, it's easier if we do the bottom first, so then we don't have to worry about getting all these onion plants in our face. And make sure you see how I'm doing them, because this way we can fit more. You see? Look at these. We'll fit more if we do it like this. You see? You see what I mean? Yeah, there's one up top and one kind of in the middle. And I don't know if you can hear my little one, but apparently he is not a fan of onion harvesting. All right, here is the final look at the onions. You can't really see the ones on the bottom shelf, but this is what we ended up with. I did a quick count and I have 89 onions in here. And I picked one of these the other day for a total of 90 candy onions. So, and I mean, these aren't small. These are some really, really nice size onions. So, success. And this is not even all of them. So this is 90. We still have the Alyssa Craig onions, the Patterson onions, and the Cipollini onions in the garden that are not ready yet. So I will probably be smelling like onions for the next few days. Oh, I do have a question for my onion experts. And now, oh, I don't know what I did with the onion. What's this one? Excuse me, baby. Come here.
Did it have a hole in it?
Yes. Oh, here it is. So for my onion growing experts, although I feel like one at the moment, what? You see that? It's not really focusing. Here, let me step out of the greenhouse for a minute. The baby is upset because I put him in the stroller and he's missing all the fun. I might let him pick some onions the next time around. But anyway, what is that? What would put a hole in the onion like this? Does anyone know? And is it still good to eat if the hole doesn't go all the way through? But I didn't see any other ones with holes in them. So yeah, 90 candy onions. I even counted this little guy because we will eat this one too. So yeah, so these are going to stay in the greenhouse and cure for the next few days. Someone commented on one of my other videos about hanging the onions, so I wasn't sure what they meant about like hanging the onions in my greenhouse, but now that I see this hole in here, I do think that, you know, I would be able to come in here and hang some onions like this in addition to putting them on the racks. So that was a great idea. Thank you so much for that suggestion. We are going to use it and hang onions from any hole in here that will hold them.
As always, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel.